Hello everyone, transport enthusiast here, and today we are in Yorkshire 2.0. Today we have a bit of a different setup since we are playing with collisions on, so you will be seeing some more careful and proper driving compared to the usual reckless driving. Now whilst we have collisions on, we will not let that stop us from reaching high speeds. And as you can see here, we have this misleading speed limiter saying it's 60 kilometers an hour. But as long as that keeps the depot managers happy, we will be actually going at much faster speeds, since I have removed the speed limiter on this bus. Before I continue going on, I will start this bus up and get it out of the depot. So the first thing I want to do is change the dash here. Can this go further? Okay. Seems like that's all we'll get out of it. Start the bus up, turn on the lights. Like so. I think. There we go, there's that. So that's the switch for the lights there. This is the one on the top left. Start it up. Let me just check that everything's in order. Okay. Yeah, so basically what I've done is instead of using the set fires, which I find it didn't work for me, so when I tried to change the set fire in one of the repaints, it didn't work. So that's why I instead went for this, that I actually changed the const file. So it's a bit different changing the const file on this bus compared to other buses, as there are set fires. So I just changed the 60 kilometer set fire, but that is enough to let this bus reach higher speed. So this will probably go about 100 kilometers an hour, will be my guess. Now, I also have a custom AI list on this map, so I might run you through quickly with what our AI list is. So basically, we have the Enviro 400 MMC, we have the Enviro 200 MMC, we have all the UK buses. So hello Inside A Gamer. Yeah, so by the way guys, the reason that this stream today is earlier than usual is because both Inside A Gamer and Glen B will be streaming later, so I have to take this law here. So I will be down in their videos later on, and you can always check them out too if you want. Inside A Gamer is playing some new game, don't know what the name of it is, and I think Glen B is doing some rounds with the Mercedes OG03 coach. Hey to Desva Digital Systems as well, welcome to the stream. Okay, we've already got some lag here. Yes, so the AI list wise, so the AI list, the allocations here for anyone that wants to roleplay is the 17 and the 17A, they are allocated right street lights. Now, I can't find the Lux CTI, so they are in the studio polygon library. That will be changed in due course though. No, it's grand inside the game, it's no bother. It actually suits me better doing it now. I don't really mind. I mean, I could have done it like later at like 10 o'clock, but I figured sure now works. Nah, it's no bother. It honestly, it's no bother. It makes no difference to me. It's more if anyone's wondering, because I know usually, I think I'm around 9 or 11, but sure. It is grand, no, it is honestly no bother. Anyhow. Yeah, where was I? So, yeah, so that's that. So the 17 is the studio, it's the street lights. Then we have the 20. So the 20, so you have the pool of routes. So the pool of routes are the 20 and the 4, the 5, the 9. So they are allocated a pool of either the London City Bus 400, the Enviro 400 MMCs, and then I also think, I can't remember what other bus I shoved in the AI list. I honestly can't remember. But that's the allocation for those routes. Then for the X19, we've got the, I think it's the B5L, no, it's the B5TL, I can't remember again, yeah. I think it was the B5TL with the pre-facelift body. And there's also the 2 Enviro 200 MMCs on it. And then finally, we have the university ones. So the university ones are allocated the B7TL ALX 400s, the London City Bus C400s, and the Enviro 400s MMC, since speed is of the essence of those routes. And there you can see there is our X19 in its, sorry, I pressed the wrong button. I'm trying to find my horn to beep to the driver. Yeah, so that is our X19. So as you can see, it's allocated, I think that's a B5TL. Yeah, I use the London livery because that's currently the only livery I have for the bus. I have the Dublin bus one as well, but realism-wise, I'm not really sure having a Dublin bus livery in Yorkshire makes much sense. Yeah, Batum. Yeah, so that's the ALS basically for use. Then, um, okay, so Inside the Gamer is playing a new game, Falls Guys. Yeah, so I think from what I saw briefly, it is some kind of multiplayer open world game. I'm not really sure. I'm going to have to find out what it is on the stream. So yeah, easiest way to find out what the game is to actually watch the stream. You will find both Glenn B and Inside the Gamer on the associated channels link. Yeah, so also for I know this update's now about 2 weeks old, the Gen 3 pack. But the hybrid system, so the hybrid system doesn't actually work yet. But what we do have is we have the I'm not sure what happened on the bus now. Not sure what happened there. Like, press the bus stop brake or something? Yeah, okay. Do bear with me here. Yeah, I don't know what I did here. Huh. There we go. They're off. No, that orange light is not going to stop us. Now, we have collisions on, so I better be careful here. Can't do the usual jazz. Okay. Yeah, so I do apologize for the slight lag in this map. I basically used too many different AI vehicles, which obviously impacts performance on this map. But sure, it doesn't really make too much of a difference. At least you get to see more buses around. Yeah, so there's no hybrid system on this yet, but I do believe it's going to be added in a future update, if I'm not mistaken. No, I think, yeah, it will be added in a future update. And then the other thing is that also it does still have the accurate hybrid sounds. And the cool feature about this add-on is that every time we load in a bus, it has a different engine sound. Now, I need to go to the ASDA, so, oh yeah, that is ASDA, so it's right there. So we're going the right way. As you can see here is our Enviro 400 MMC AI. Here is our yeah, so we have one Enviro 400 MMC, the display is not loaded yet. Not sure why this one's in the Studio Polygon library, because I'm pretty sure they both use the same CTI, but there's that. There's a 7, is that the 17? There's a 17, there's our R2. So, a lot of Enviro 400 MMCs today, and then there's the other two. Anyway, not really important. Let's get back to it. Okay. Yeah, so that's really it. I probably will just mention what the plan for next few streams are, and then I might just turn the mic off unless someone... yeah, I might turn off the mic off and then just respond to the live chat if there's any comments there. But basically, I plan to do some LHD maps on the Mondays with the live commentary, and I was thinking for the trash series, so I've removed the speed limiter from the 200 MMC, the 400 MMC, so they can go beyond 100 kilometers an hour. So I was thinking just to do non-commentary for the buses, the West Country trash series, so you can actually just enjoy the speeds. But yeah, let me know which you prefer. And then we have, so I was inside the game. I was on this map just now on BCS, getting to the end. Tile 18 went. Yeah. Sad times, sad times. You gotta love when the Omsi 2 tiles just don't load. Yeah, that's happened to me a few times. It happens with Lipaya for me. Since the tile issues, I think when the tiles are white, that's usually a memory issue. Yeah, so that's the thing with Omsi 2. Doesn't matter what PC you have. Once the 4 gigabytes of memory are used up, that's that. And I'd reckon BCS does probably use up some of that allocated memory. Yeah, I just have the LHC buses left inside the gamer, and then I am set. Then all the buses are removed. Yeah, interestingly enough, the bus up ahead, the Enviro 400 MMC, the RPM is actually, the max travel point is actually set really high. So this bus, if you move the speed limit, it can go quite fast. Interestingly enough. Yeah, I'm not sure what this bus wants. Okay. We have lots of time before our scheduled run. Yeah, so that's that. I'll just mute that now.
I prefer to see you. I'm sitting next.
Right, the passengers don't like the fact that the lights are not turned on, so I better turn those on. Even though I'm pretty sure I did turn them on. There we go. No, that's not. Yep, perfect. Hope that makes you happy now. So I mean, I won't use the ticket, so I'll leave that. Now, where's our timetable? The question is, when are we leaving? Okay, so. Okay, grand. Okay, so Inside A Gamer likes my idea of LHs on Monday, so that's good. We've got one. We've got one upvote for that. You're on the first stop, so you're just on time, Brendan Cross. Just on time. Yeah. So this should be only an hour run. So I presume I will be finished this by probably just after 8. So, oh yeah, there's a U36 with the Enviro 400 MMC. So I think I need to set this to 8:34. There we go.
Oh, hello.
Good morning to you as well.
Hello there.
Yeah, that's the thing about the UK maps. I think at this point I've kind of
Hello,
exhausted
lad.
them all. I mean, I've done all the Yorkshires, I've done all the Scunthorpes, buses of the West
Hi
Country, Smarden. Well, I haven't really finished all the Smarden routes, but I think we need a break from that. Oh, the passengers are very quiet today. Usually get some complaint or some good morning, but sure today they must be in a rush. They complain about the temperature. Sure, I didn't hear anything about the temperature. Maybe they're too afraid to talk, huh? Okay. Let's get going and see how fast this bus can perform on the motorways. See, that's the nice thing about the 20. Has a nice section of motorway that we can truly test the ability of this bus. And hopefully this speed limiter actually, the speed limiter I've moved, the thing actually works, so that we're not actually stuck on 60k mh. Yeah, no, the stretching map, that is a classic. That is a Omsi classic. Yeah, it is one of the, it is one of the best, well, yeah, it is one of the best maps for Omsi too. It was also the first map that had AI trams. Yeah, but yeah, stretching is a great map. You've got loads of routes, freeware as well. It is one of those players that any avid Omsi 2 player has probably picked up at some point. The map, not the player. Now the other thing about Yorkshire is you do get some traffic jams, so hopefully this is not going to cause us issues. Now yeah, it is recommended not to play with collision zone, but I find with Yorkshire it's actually okay. You can play with collision zone. I think there's one invisible wall, that's the only issue. I think. Okay. Yeah, oi, oi. You cross when it's your light, okay? Thank you very much.
Oh my god.
That turn was too sharp for some people's liking, eh? Okay, okay. We have we have the dual door version here as well. So I do prefer the dual door buses. Well, no, I prefer the single door buses for the older buses, but the more modern buses, they feel more natural with dual doors on. I feel, anyway. I'm also surprised that we are still seeing the buses in the libraries. Usually what happens is, after a while, all the buses appear either white or black due to memory issues, but so far, everything seems so good. I'm not sure what's the story with the Enviro 400 MMCs. All the drivers seem to be choosing them today. I think that was a 20 there as well. No. I don't really get this traffic light here because traffic has never been that busy to need a filter for the bus. If you ask me. Yeah, also, anyone that isn't Simply Connect, there are two new maps now. So you have the LHD maps. You got Szczecin and Prague. Two nice additions. Okay, we're going straight ahead. Oh, sorry, I don't actually have collisions on. I didn't enable it yet. I forgot about that. I say I have collisions on, but I don't. Let's turn it on. Where is collisions? Yeah, I forgot to set it on. Don't mind that now. No, there's another Enviro 400 MMC. On the 9. Yeah, I might have broken the London City Bus 400 because that's an odd amount of MMCs to be seeing on this map. I think I only have like 4 allocated yet. There's this many. And there's yet another one. Are you sure you came from the depot? I haven't seen this bus around before. Let it be painted, please. Okay. Yeah. I might just mute this now. So we need new LH buses and we need to get rid MMC 8.9. Get something smaller. Is there anything smaller than the 8.9 meter MMC though? That is the question. Yeah, actually, I do wonder why do we have two Enviro 200 MMCs? Yeah, that's the thing. But you know, I wouldn't mind that too much. One's enough for me. I do agree. We need some new LH buses. I think the Solaruses seem to be quite popular. I wonder what's on everyone's mind. Well, I do like the Volvo B5LH FLA, or sorry, the Volvo 7700 FLA. That is one powerful bus, which you can get some good speed out of as well. For some reason, the Man by V3D doesn't work for me, even though I've got the bus installed. Maybe it's because I have the wrong version or something. Who knows? There's Pidoki. Yeah, very quiet passengers today. They all seem to be very happy. Must have found out we're playing with collisions on, so there's none of the usual roller coaster rides. Okay, so you are making repaints now as well as an Inside A Gamer. Yeah, I don't know. That's the thing. I'm not sure. Do people still use paint for the repaints? Because I know that it's a bit more of a hassle. But I haven't done repaints myself, so I have no idea how it works. And also, if I'm quite honest with you, I haven't actually installed any of the repaints yet because I actually haven't logged onto Discord through the PC. So every time I play, it's just been with the default libraries. But I probably will install the repaints if I log onto Discord. Oi, 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 oi. Oh well, he does have priority, so we'll let you away with that. Yeah, do let me know which driving you prefer. I have a feeling people prefer the crazy driving, but sure. Once in a blue moon, you might see something else. Okay, yeah, I did hear. Oh yeah, I did hear the 200 MMC 8.9 meter that is having some issues with the repaint. Yeah, that's the thing with Omsi too. Sometimes it can be a bit annoying. Because I even tried changing the set far with this bus here, and even though I put in the right line, it didn't change the speed limiter. So Omsi too sometimes can be very odd in that regard. Very odd indeed. Even with the AI list, I know sometimes I think I changed the first time I tried changing the AI list, all of the Hornsby chips got deleted. I don't even know how that happened, but there was no Hornsby ones at all. So I had to go back to the old AI list to fix that. So that's the thing with Omsi 2, it can be very unpredictable. You always have a nice surprise. Well, nice surprise is one way to look at it, but you always have a surprise waiting. Or most of the time, anyway. How long is this bus run? That is the question. Let's take a look. So this route is only 20 minutes. Oh, well, it's 25 minutes by the looks of it. Oh,
Maybe
Jesus,
you
yeah.
should stick with Scalextrics, mate.
You should stick with being quiet there. How about that?
Top of the morning to you, love.
Yeah, top of the morning. I'm not sure where we're at, but sure, top of the morning it is. What does this bus want? Huh. Oh, I left the center door open.
Steady on there, mate.
Flipping out.
I didn't think these buses could go with the doors open, because I know, like, if you try it with the street, no, yeah, one of the buses, I think it was the street light or yeah, one of the buses. If you drive off with it, with the doors open, there will be no luck there. Annoying little Asher. What can you do? I'll put the handbrake on. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. Okay. Yeah, sure. Let's stick to the red lights. Let's stick to the red lights. Okay, and we're off. Okay, I'm going to mute myself now because we're on the motorway. Let's see if this bus can give us the speeds promised in the. Yeah, so we are like a train. They're just notifying you. You better be out of the way. We ain't stopping.
Maybe you should stick with Scalextrics, mate. Come on, sweetie. Hey lads, I could do better myself.
Oi! Do you not know how a junction works? Why are you cutting into my lane? Ah, here. I will have your registration reported. Ah, here. Some drivers. See, that's the thing. The Omsi 2 AI is quite erratic, but somehow it does simulate the more aggressive drivers very well, and it does add to that extra challenge. So you know, I kind of like the erratic AI in Omsi 2. It makes things a lot more entertaining, especially if you're doing funny moments. Was this loop all for nothing? No, people getting off ground. See, that's the one thing is I'd say, especially so someone that's a real bus driver, the most annoying thing is doing these loops on the route, and then only to find out that no one's actually gotten on, and that was a 10-minute detour for nothing. Ah, there you are again. Get off the road. Yeah, so we are almost at the terminus. The other thing I wonder, is it worth... Yeah. Is it worth changing the AI lists in this game? Because that's the thing, when you change the AI lists, it does make the game stutter more. And it does decrease performance, so... Is seeing different buses for like 5 or 10 seconds a valuable trade-off for performance? It is a question one has to ask themselves when playing this game. Hey. Yeah, also I do have the Sky mod enabled, so I was for a long while I was playing without the Sky mod, but you can actually get a Sky mod, yes, there we go. You can get a Sky mod on the web disk, and you have 10 different skies you can choose from, and it just makes it more atmospheric and a nicer drive. So that's why you always see the same clouds around. well, that's unfortunate inside a game, right? I don't know, how is traffic in Galway? That's the big thing, yeah. Driving in a city with traffic, I'm sure is no, there's no fun there to be had. Yeah. City bus driving definitely is very chaotic. And we can be quite testing on the patience as well, I guess.
Oi, bloody hell. You to drive. Lewis Nigel Mansell or someone.
Here,
Jesus,
one at
mate,
a
take
time.
it
I
easy.
cannot hear you if you talk over each other. And now, just for the... There you go. Just to show you what real bad driving's like.
Oh, hello. Top of the morning to you, love.
Oh, there's another one top of the morning, yeah. Yeah, so... As you see, it worked out quite well playing with collisions on in this map. It's not too much of an issue. I mean, I'm not sure. I guess you have a point there, but sure. I know traffic in Dublin is like, it is pretty bad as well.
Jeez.
I think the traffic in Dublin is rated like one of the, in the top 50 worst areas for traffic. Was it in Europe or in the world? I don't know, but you know, it's similar to, it is not, I don't know. I'm not sure if it's on the same level as London, probably not, but you know, won't be far off. But you know, the capital cities do tend to have really bad traffic.
Me, this is jolly well unacceptable.
Yeah, see, that's the other thing about UK maps actually, and Irish maps, and basically the island maps. Yeah, is the fact that a lot of UK players don't play with collisions on, and the reason for that is that compared to mainland Europe and Ireland and the UK, as Inside the Gamer says here, the maps were made for donkeys and carts, so you don't have the wide boulevards, that kind of thing. So that's why when you go to Ireland or the UK, any of those places, or if you drive in Omsi too, the roads are a lot tighter. Like, whereas you know, if you go to mainland Europe, especially towards Eastern Europe, a lot of the bus routes are just long, straight roads and boulevards, perfect for bendy buses. Whereas you know, Ireland and the UK, it's a whole other story. Hello to you, Wolf9. Oh jeez, now the cones are glitching out as well. That's the first. Usually it's only the buses that cause texture issues, but clearly I have taxed the memory of this game. Okay, so we're at the terminus, and now we're back to the depot. As you can see, it wasn't a very long run. Quite short. It's a nice little route, this one, the 20. And sure, since we have time, let's put the display back to not in service. I usually don't bother with displays. I always just find it easier to just put up the route I'm doing, and then once it's finished, just drive off. Although I'm sure in real life, that isn't how it's done. So Stephen Jones asks why the bus is beeping at me. That is a very good question. If I knew, I'd make it stop. And okay, here we go. Inside the game, tells you it is the handbrake. Oh yeah. See, that's the thing. I'm pretty sure I was using the handbrake there, but yeah, I think it is due to the handbrake. So no, we're not stopping anymore. Yeah, so that is why. These modern buses, they do want to make sure you're driving them correctly and adhering to the road safety. Oh, it sounds like air pressure. See, that's the thing with the street light, especially the street light. The air pressure. I always started off too early, and it's always beeping the whole way through. But it's a bit like the man. It's a bit like the default mans of the game. You have to build up the air pressure before you actually drive up. Now this is a very dodgy hill. This hill here, I've almost flown off the roads a few times. There we go. We have a speed limiter, but we can still get to a good 45 miles an hour. So that equates to about just above 60, I guess. Yeah, that's the thing. I was driving the street light in BCS, and the amount of times the engine cut out on me was, let's just say it was in the 2 digits. I'm not the 10s now. Or maybe it was the 10s, but yeah. Moral of the story: Don't slam on the brakes. Okay. Sorry there, bus driver coming through. Don't mind me. Yeah, so there we go. That's the handy thing about, you know, having a bus driver in the chat. They can explain all these things that we Omsi players overlook when driving these buses. Yeah, I mean, especially for someone like me that's all about getting going as quickly as possible. Which I don't know, it is a nice feature, the defects in DCS. It would be nice if you could have like a tow truck simulation where the bus gets towed off and get your replacement bus, but sure, you never know. That's the thing with Lotus, I'm not sure what's going to be added, but you might get these extra features. Someone was even asking for Lotus, will there be people in wheelchairs and that kind of thing to add to the simulation, but I think they said that's not on the priority list, but it is possible to add, so you might have some of those things that add the extra realism to the simulation. Yeah, see, that's the thing. We're on the motorway and we're doing 60 kilometers an hour, but it doesn't really feel like we're going very fast at all. The quiet engine kind of adds to that, but yeah. And there we go, there we go. Look at this chap, look at this chap. Do you need to slow down to 10 kilometers an hour to take a turn, like, honestly? That mirror is a bit dodgy. Ah, here. Well, I catch up with this chap to give him a little word or two. I got off. Lucky for him, I guess. Nah. Slow it is. Yeah, don't worry. When you get to the bus of the West Country Trash Series, which will probably continue next Wednesday, we will get back to the erratic driving. But sure, it is always nice to have a little change. So, mini task gaming. Am I lagging? I was lagging. I was stuttering frames, but now no. Now I think it's fine. I'm not lagging anymore. Oh, Insta they're gonna reply that for me. Yeah, I have the stream here because I look at the live chat on the tablet, and it doesn't seem to be stuttering. I wonder now that if I've removed the speed limiter, are those AI buses going faster than 85 kilometers an hour? Some food for thought there. That's the Omsi experience, eh? Oh yeah, so yeah, I'd say it's probably on your end, unfortunately, Minecast Gamer. I do apologize for that. But sure, anyway, we are at the depot, so either way, we are pretty much finished. So there you go, have it. That was pretty much it. See, the bus bays are nice and wide here, so you have a lot of leeway. Makes reversing into them a lot easier. And then you've got this nice little straight bay here. Makes life very easy. Yeah, this stream actually feels very short. I'm not sure if we even hit an hour, but sure. It is what it is. I think we're a bit close on the right side, but sure. We won't be perfectionist parking. Yeah, it's a bit to the right, but sure, it's grand. It's grand. Let's switch it off. Turn off all the lights. They're all off. Turn off these switches. No, that's the wrong switch now. Oh, so that's the 6, isn't it? Yeah. And that's it. Yeah. That was our run. Right all. Thanks for watching. hope you enjoyed this short and sweet little run and a bit of a change of scenery or change of driving style. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Don't forget to like the video if you enjoyed it, and if you haven't yet subscribed, you can always do so if you wish, and then you get your unlimited you get your little app that tells you whenever your next bus is due. So that's it. Until next